Some time ago, please don't ask me how long, I think it was before Christmas, I set to work on making a set of points, but the set of points that I was making is not movable. I used to have one big sort of loop around the garden, and I thought, well, if all the trains are doing is going there and back, all my trains are battery powered, so I don't need to ensure electrical continuity or anything like that, then I could just have one stretch of track going from the back of the garden to this end, and then just have a loop at each end with a set of points that just puts the train back on the track when it comes back round the loop. So I cut some copper clad board into strips to use as sleepers, and I made this using the solder construction method that I love doing actually. And today I finally got around to actually putting it in place, and I came up with a new Noob Gardener principle. Noob Gardener principle number 8: your Dremel is your friend, because my Dremel is so useful. It helps me do lots of tiny little jobs where I need to cut and drill, and I needed to drill a lot of holes in the sleepers in order to put nails through them and attach them to the track. There were a few snags when I was testing this. The battery car got stuck on the points a couple of times, and I noticed one of the bits has moved slightly, so I may have to repair that or get the Dremel to it. I need to trim the hedges back a little bit, because when the train got around the loop, it hit the hedge. There's lots of little bits encroaching on the track. There's lots of bits of track that I actually need to nail down. There's plenty of work for me to do down this end of the garden here, but this end here is in a much direr state, and is going to need some serious looking at. I've got a bit of board that I think I'm going to use to replace the bricks down the back that I was using as track bed, because they've moved too much. And if I use this bit of board and cut it to the same shape, I can put that in place and I can put it on stakes, and it will at least flex with the ground. And also then I won't have to worry about the mortar holding itself together, holding the track down, getting in the way of the train's wheels, because in some places that is what's happened. Hopefully I'll find some time in the coming weeks to get all this other stuff done and to have the trains finally going round and round and round, and I shall sit out here on this bench in the spring and the summer and read my book and enjoy the trains.